I'm not a first-person shooter player. I can't stand them. They bug the hell out of me because I want to be able to shoot my gun this way, quickly glance up to look what's going on over here, and then come back and keep shooting my gun without having to turn my whole body very slowly in order to look. That being said, it still amuses me to no end when I hear people use first-person shooter terminology in paintball games. My favorite is the camper. Oh, it's no fair. He's camping the lane. He's camping this trail. It's no fair. He's camping. I personally do not see a problem with the idea of camping. In fact, I think it's a sound tactical thing to do on the right occasions, under the right circumstances. Case in point, the Paintball Sandbag game from way back in the day. They actually had like a hospital that was right off of the boundary of the field that was within spitting distance of the other team's fort. And what teams would do regularly was they'd get about 20 guys inside their spawn area, given the clearance to go. They would wait for the entire other team's main force push to go past them. They would then enter the field, come in from behind, and decimate them. And then, of course, afterwards, they'd have to get into the trash talk. Oh, yeah, we got you guys. We lit you guys up. Yeah, you guys didn't watch your back. We all came in from the hospital. Yeah, it sucks to be you, doesn't it? A bunch of us just got tired of dealing with it. So what we would do is on the main force, we'd peel off maybe like 5, 6 guys. And we'd peel off at the hospital. And we'd stand right on the boundary, pretty much like this, saying, you know what, guys, you put 1 foot outside of that boundary line, come on, put a foot in. Sometimes they were smart enough to get the message, and they would just say, you know what, we're just going to leave, we're done. Sometimes they would possibly try to jump out there, and if they did, they would just get annihilated. And then every once in a while, they'd figure, oh, well, if 5 of us all go simultaneously, they can't get us all. Yeah, they'd all shoot one guy, and he'd get lit up pretty hard. But then the other 4 or 5 guys surrounding him would just obliterate them. It actually got so bad one year that one of the referees walked over to me like I was the ringleader or something. He said, look, we got 10 guys in there, and they can't get out. So I know it's not in the rules, but what we're going to do is we're going to give them like 10 seconds to run and get out. Is that okay with you? No, it's not okay with me. You know, that's part of the game. You know, if we weren't here, they'd run up behind us and shoot us all in the back. I think a lot of people have a problem with is that there's just one guy who's basically going to sit in one spot and basically dominate an area. And that somehow seems wrong to them. It seems wrong that one guy can fire one ball from a concealed position and stop you from moving through that. And yet, in the same breath, they have no problem with a guy posting up and shooting through a lane so that nobody can run through that lane. Somehow that's okay? I don't get it. And the funny thing about all this is that there are ways around campers too if you have the ability to think on your feet and look around you and see, oh, okay, so if we do this, we can avoid this guy entirely and let him own his little trail and we'll just flank around him and keep going to our objective. Problem solved. Fortunately, this requires the ability to think, and unfortunately not a lot of people want to do that these days, but yeah, that's going to get me a lot of hate mail.